Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Getting around to finally building in that 4000D by Corsair. So, but I'm going to do a little, I got a little bit of a twist to go with it. I am going to time myself to see how quickly I can actually put a computer together. I'm going to do a speed build. Now that's just getting the components put in. I don't think I'm going to get cable management in the speed build part of it. Now I do want to preface by saying I have done, well, some of the work is taken care of, like the processor's already in the socket, because I did take this out of my all these components out of my old case, and I'm putting them into my new case. Some of the work has been already done. The RAM's already in the motherboard, processor's already in. The M.2 SSD is already in the drive, or I mean in the motherboard. I've got fan splitter already hooked up, which I may end up until I get the board put in. I may hold off on that, but so some of the work is done. I'm going to be reusing this Cooler Master 240 AIO, mostly because after cleaning it up I realized a mistake I made. Well, several mistakes I made a while ago. The original mistake I made with this was I forgot to take the sticker off the cold plate. And then once I moved it from one system to another, I realized, oh crap, I made that mistake. And then I took it off of my wife's case because I did the full custom loop on her cooling system. And thought that it had started to leak after cleaning it up. Turns out it wasn't leaking. It was somehow the thermal paste had migrated south on it and started collecting up and turning crusty. I don't know. I'm going to give it a try again. And as you may notice, yes, it's a Cooler Master AIO, and I've got Thermaltake fans on it. I prefer Thermaltake fans, these old ring fans. Couple I had laying around. I prefer these because they pull air through the radiator a lot better than the Cooler Master fans that came with it. These are the fans I had on it when it was in my wife's system before I did the custom loop. It did phenomenal as far as cooling, so figured what the hell, give it a try. So I went out and bought an extra Corsair fan because I got the 3 old ones out of my old system, and I kept the 3 pre-installed ones in that 220T to be able to give to my niece. But I only, because this case is bigger and it has 3 fans on the front. Oh no, the 220T's got 3 on the front. Either way, so these 3 that I had from previous builds will go in the front, but I didn't have anything for the back. That's where this comes in. And yes, I do realize it doesn't match, but I'm not going out and paying a whole bunch more when these fans work fine. I just wanted one for the back. So, and so that I can replace my hard drive, I went out and bought a SanDisk Ultra M.2 NVMe 1 terabyte. So basically now I don't have to worry about SATA data cables and extra power cables. Everything's going to be right on the board. So yeah, my boot drive is already pre-installed, but I have to install my secondary drive. So, and yes, I got 1 cable extension and I'm not using any others, but this is for the CPU power. This makes it a lot easier for cable management using this. So that is going back in this case. So let's get the timer ready. Let's get this build going. So figure out where the timer is. Stopwatch. Alright. Just so you guys know that there's no funny business, I'm going to show on camera. Start. See? Okay. First things first, get the SSD out that I'm going to be putting in. Stupid thing. I will get a heat sink for this later on, but for the time being, it'll be fine. Basically using it for game storage. I want something faster for game storage. So, let me get my screwdriver out. Now the motherboard I'm using currently is the Gigabyte X570 Gaming X. And I got a Ryzen 5 God dang it. I got the Ryzen 5 3600X. There we go. Alrighty then. So we got the SSD taken care of. Alrighty then. I wait and put the cooler on once I get it in the case. Graphics card I'm using is the EVGA GeForce RTX 2070. 2070 Super, sorry. 2070 Super. I have not done any prep work on the case at all, other than I took the front fan out. We get the side panels off, and then I'll rearrange the camera so y'all can see more of what I'm actually going to do. Alright. Get this back fan out. Alrighty. Now we got that done. Aha! This case has got a centering pin. Come on, you sneaky son. There we go. Nice. I do a torque on this. What's your hearing? Torque. Oh, it's on this, not. This is another. I think my next screws. Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Motherboard is in. Let's get these fans orientated. Crap, they've taken 7 minutes already. Probably should have prepped the case a little bit before doing this part, but see if we can go a little NASCAR style. Get the nuts. There, get the the nuts. These nuts. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Yeah, speed build may be a stupid idea. Well, at the very least we can find out how long it takes to build a computer or put a computer together. Stupid me, I oriented the fan wrong so the cable is interfering with the other fans, so turn it this way. Problem solved. Now the cables are coming out against the back of the case instead of toward the bottom. Yeah, I'm not seeing where this is really speeding things up any, but seemed like a good idea at the time. There, 3 front fans installed. Now to get the okay, so the LL120s are PWM. Cool. 4-pin PWM. Nice. And I love the screws that Corsair includes with the with their fans. They're a nice stout screw. Well, that didn't come out right. Well, either way. There we go. Orient that down at the bottom like that. Alright, leave that just flop it like that for a little bit. Alright, let's get the AIO put in. AIO. So, I'm just getting these screws started. So, alright, I'll tighten those screws down once I get the wow, 23 minutes so far. I'm actually kind of slow at building a computer. Oy. Starting to think maybe I shouldn't have set this video up thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna do a speed build, it'll look cool. Yeah, kind of stupid on my part. But a lot of times you see videos of computers being built and you're thinking, oh, it looks like it takes so quick to get it done. Well, that's the power of editing. So, and obviously this is going to be an edited video, but at the end I will show you the timer and show you that exactly how long it took me. I put on about the size of a pea. Today I'm using the TM30 thermal paste from Corsair. I did notice when I was at Best Buy when I bought the fan, and yes, I've been buying at Best Buy. But anyway, when I was at Best Buy earlier today, I noticed that Corsair's got a new thermal paste. It's a TM50. So I'm thinking I might want to try that. So, the beauty part about this cooler is it's got the hooks for the old style AMD. So, and they're threaded, so it's not like you got to try to snap them on. And ran out of SD card space, so I paused the clock. Did not do anything more on this until I got the SD card swapped out. So now we are starting the clock back up. We're currently at 25 minutes, 23 seconds, and 98, yeah, whatever. So, back to the build. Alrighty. So we get the
Why the hell do they gotta make it so damn hard? That's what she said. Why in the world are you being such a pain in the butt? God! Oh. What the hell? Alright, I'm going to say this again. Cooler Master, you suck. That easily burned up like 5 or 6 freaking minutes. Stupid Cooler Master. Stupid Cooler Master. Alright. This is the problem with doing I think this is why I didn't do. I gotta take all those stupid freaking screws out because I can't access the damn top of the motherboard. Alright. Now we got the fan header for the pump. There we go. And the RGB. And of course the stupid little RGB 12 volt. A little arrow. Ah, dang it. You know what, the hell with it. I'm going to go ahead and put the RGB over here. Kind of wish I had an overhead camera mount for the... Alright, so line the little arrow up with the 12 volt portion of there we go. Thought something was up. I shouldn't have pushed on that freaking hard. Plug in. And I will use the radiator and the fans to help hide cables. Make it look a little neater. Let's go ahead and just put 2 at the very top. Come on, you son of a hooski. Yeah, so much for speed build. I can't do speed build. And I've still got a crap ton more freaking... One thing I do not like about this motherboard is there's not enough freaking not enough freaking fan headers. Basically, you got 4. That's it. You got CPU, an optional CPU, and then 2 system fan headers. And that's supposed to be it. So, go ahead and gather up all of this cabling so I can clean up the... Yeah, the only reason I'm keeping the timer going is because I am genuinely curious how long it actually takes me to build a stupid computer. And I've got no snippers up here, so... Son of a... Alright. Now for the rest of the screws and the radiator in the top. Oh my god, wrong screwdriver for this. Oy. Yeah, we're at 42 minutes. I can't speed build a computer. I'll just admit it right now. I'm going to keep the timer going because I am genuinely curious. I may have to pause here in a little bit, pause the timer because I got to eat dinner. And I thought, oh yeah, this will be no problem. I can zip right through this. Yeah. Not so much. Can't zip right through this. Damn it. Oh. Alright, now comes the fun. And there goes the fan on my wife's computer. Freaking lovely. Now, something else I am going to be testing on this is I am going to test the vertical mount. Just not right now because I want my computer back. So, take... And for some odd reason, the case is flexed just enough to where, and it's not the graphics card and motherboard, that is weird. Alright. And now it's time to put the power supply in and do some cable management. I think I'm going to pause the camera right now. I'm not pausing the timer, but I'm going to pause the camera. Okay, so far I had to take a little bit of a break. I did, however, stop the timer. That's where I stopped at. Now, start back up. Okay. Now, just to recap, during the pause in the video, I went and installed the power supply. So, and ran, again, even though the camera was off, I did keep the timer going. So, I ran all the cables for the fans. And now it's just a matter of routing the rest of the wires. And I have since long abandoned the idea of speed build. Because obviously I'm at an hour now. So speed build is pretty much just completely shot to crap. So let's get front headers. I've kept this from years ago. It is awesome as hell. What that allows is to put the front panel plug-ins on that, and then it just allows you to just pop it right onto the motherboard. Slicker than snot. So I gotta figure out how I'm gonna route that. Alright, there is a cutout in the basement just for these things. And it is large enough that I can, power switch. We just look for power switch on the power LED, power, hard drive, reset, power LED. Alright, power switch. There we go. Now we have reset switch. That would be over here. Reset. And now we have the power. God dang it. Let's see. Power LED. Now we run that up through the basement. Now we've got a USB 3 right here. Front USB 3 header. Run that down there like that. Alright. Now we have the other improvised USB 3. And go ahead and stuff that sumbitch right down in there. Ah, stupid thing. I don't know where the hell that little filler plug went, but alright. Now we got the strip lighting. Since I'm already on this side, might as well do this real quick. Do I have... Actually, yes I do. Sweet. Oh, Corsair was thinking. Oh, that is brilliant. That is just a thing of beauty. There's a little cutout at the... Yeah, I'll show you here in a second.
Oh, this is genius. Okay. Damn it to hell. Alright. Way down there in that corner, there is a hole in the power supply shroud that allows for access to run a wire through for strip lighting. Absolutely genius. Alright, I'm going to get a tad bit more done off camera, and then I'll be back. Alright, we got pretty much everything all buttoned up in the front of the case. Since I replaced the hard drive with the SSD, I was able to take out the hard drive cage altogether. So, we got plenty of room down in the basement now. So, this way, if I decide I want to water cool, I can. So, that being said, run that over there like that. So let's just tuck this off to the side. This is the most time-consuming part of any build. So basically, I had the front all put together and everything all plugged in, with the exception of the controllers in the back. Everything else, for the most part on the motherboard side, is all plugged in. It took me about an hour and 11 minutes. Timer's still going because I'm doing the cable management part of it, but for the most part, this is where we stand. So, and I still got room for two more 2.5 inch drive SSDs right over here. So, now we are going to use our handy dandy little tie down points. So, to go ahead and tie down. Now, most of the time, if you're building a computer, especially if it's your first one or maybe a second one, usually you want to just, you know, attach these and then just loosely zip them up. But I've built enough systems so far that for the most part, with some of these cables, I know exactly where I'm placing them. So I just go right ahead and zip them right down. Because if need be, I've got plenty of zip ties. I can always clip these if I have to. So, this is why these channels are so nice. You can just tuck that up there just like that. Now comes the lighting. Thank you, Corsair, for this much freaking stuff to have to worry about. But it looks so pretty, though. Okay, back to the back side. And I think it would work best. Well, first of all, I gotta figure out. Okay, that one goes to the bottom one, so that will be number 1, number 2, number 3, and then number 4 on the back. You have to do it this way because otherwise, if you try to do like a daisy chain effect, it looks weird. So, I mean, on one hand, I like the idea of the 2 separate cables because these are PWM fans. So it makes it nice for, you know, plugging in the fan side so that you can have control. A lot of proprietary, you know, where they've got just one plug coming off the fan. Usually they're not PWM fans. They kind of suck. So, alright, I'm thinking based on position of this plug right here, I'm going to go with this one right here. Yep, that looks like a very good idea. And I'm using Velcro adhesives, that way if I need to remove them for whatever reason, I can. So we'll put that one right there. This way also, if I don't get it perfectly lined up, I can always, you know, yank the Velcro apart. You know, it's almost as if Corsair was thinking that's where the controllers will go. Alright, that one's for the top one, this one's for the middle. So this is number 2. And then we've got the upper, would be number 3. And then number 4 is right here. So I'm thinking based on lighting, I'm going to go like this with it up here. So that way this one reaches around for the number 4 slot. Yeah. And of course, got that lone single one that comes up from the one controller to the next. Alrighty. So we will go with positioning this one right here. And so far, we got most of everything done, and we're at an hour and a half build time. So makes that nice and neat. Tuck those cables around like that. All the slack taken out. Come on. Work with me. Stupid. This is going to be one long ass video. But I haven't done an actual build video in a while. So, okay. Let's take all the slack out. Nice one right here. Along here. Cool. Now, good. Take it here. Plug in this. And plug over. And okay. So for now. And just came up and 3 and yeah, guys. And yeah. This is funny. Nice spot. This is throw. One more. And okay. So, this is back out there. No, I'm waking up. Now I'm going to go outside. Yeah. And this would be why you save twist ties. You don't really want to zip tie this together, because then if you got to take it apart because the fan dies, well, then you're having to try to clip zip tie. But for the most part, that can now go just like that, and it's tucked off to the side. And now we've got our three fans like that. We still need to figure out. Alright. And we are now sitting at an hour and 41 minutes. And it's just a matter of a little tidying up things. Just the little things that help to spruce up and make it look even nicer. Like this part. Yeah, and that allows that to be, well, the camera likes to just, after 30 minutes, when I know I've got more recording time, but either way. Alrighty. Well, let's
go ahead and find a place on the front. Stuff this up in here for right now. Just for the time being. Let's look for a place to run fan headers through. Figure out where we're going to plug in the fans on the front. That's right, I was gonna... Oh, son of a... Now see, this is why I'm not too crazy about this motherboard. There's not a convenient freaking fan header. Because I got my pump and these fans plugged in right over here. I've got a fan header right here, but it's a pain in the butt to get to. I think what I might have to do is I'm going to have to loosen this up, slide it forward, and then, yeah, okay. And basically, over here like this. Ah, poop. Yep, I'm gonna have to take these nice fancy zip ties out. Okay, I correct myself. You really should wait on doing that until after you've got everything routed the way you want. Ah, poop. This is gonna be a freaking miracle if I can actually get this plugged in. Holy crap, I did it! Sometimes I even amaze myself. Alright, damn it to hell. Alright folks, you seen it here first. I just pulled off the miracle of all miracles in regards to that fan header way up in there. Ain't that something? You know what? I don't need that to be super tidy. It's not like you can really see up in that corner anyway, so good enough for me. And I got a couple more zip ties left. There we go. Now all I got left is to zip tie these out the way and stash them basically right along in here. Alright guys, there you have it. Cable management's all done. I think it looks quite tidy, if I do say so myself. That is the cable management side. And oh crap, I got one more. There. Got that side stuffed up in there. Ta-da! All done. So, let me get the rest of this all buttoned up and everything put back where it's supposed to be, and I'll come back up with the post. So, as you guys can see, it's all put back together, fired up, booted up, working perfectly good. I'm just updating some stuff, putting the games on the new D drive since I took the hard drive out. I tried hooking this up with my USB connector, but for some reason it's screwing up on Windows, not allowing it to transfer, and it's not even recognizing the drive.
it's recognizing it, but it's not. So, with that being said, it's just a matter of going back through and going into like my Epic library, re-downloading everything. Of course, now that it's on a M.2 SSD, it's going by really fast. So, but yeah, the only thing I've noticed is because I've got the older HD fans and a LL fan, is I had to set it for HD fans before any of the lighting would work. I had to reconfigure everything, and that seems to be a couple LEDs out on the new LL fan. I think that's only because of the fact that that's got more LEDs than these do, and it's not, sending the information across properly. But I mean, it's for whatever odd reason, the lights that aren't on are up at the top of the fan. So there's enough light diffusion going through, and with it the way it is, it's perfectly fine. So the next video I will be testing and letting you guys know with the GPU in the vertical position just exactly what kind of difference there are in temperatures. I will probably see that there are higher temperatures on the GPU, but I'm curious as to how much higher. With there being 3 fans in, 3 fans out, that's a bit, quite a bit of airflow going through. So I'm genuinely curious as to how the vertical mount is going to handle the temperatures, and if it's going to be that much of a difference. So it does look like the GPU will be right up against the glass in the vertical mount, but you never know. So most cases it's a bad idea. This one probably a bad idea, but it's worth exploring for you guys so that you don't have to make these decisions. It'll be done for you. So if you like what you saw, give it a thumbs up down at the bottom there, comment down below, subscribe for more, and hit the bell notification so you get notified next time I upload a video. And I will see you guys in the next one.